difference between amateur boxing, obviously, I mean 3 rounds versus 12 in the title fight. But what is it? Did you have to change or tweak Shawn's style once he got into the pro ranks?
It's constantly evolving, and what he does, and what I do, is called fight-specific training. So for certain fighters, we're going to train a certain way to do certain things. When you're right, fight Errol Spence, we're going to train a certain way to do certain things, and we're going to accent the positives that we do, and look for the tendencies that he have that may not be good for him. And it's fight specific. But yeah, you're always trying to mold them to get them to do those things. I mean, I remember early on, and what Shawn said before, which, people on social media want to attack different things like this.
Yeah.
When Shawn turned pro, there was something called MySpace.
Right.
There was no Instagram.
That's right.
There was no Facebook.
It's
a totally different media.
You're right.
With Instagram and Facebook Live compared to that thing called MySpace.
You're right.
So when Shawn had 11 fights in his first 12 months, nobody knew that.
Right.
When he had 10 knockouts out of 11 fights, nobody knew that. If you go back and look at his box record, you'll see he fought 11 times in 1 year. And people don't know that. So it's a totally different aspect of the media, MySpace compared to Instagram. So, but back then, he went from 4-rounders to a 10-round fight, and his 11th or 12th fight was his first title fight, main event on ESPN. And because he skipped 6-rounders and 8-rounders, there was a point in that 10-round fight that I looked at him, and he looked at me, and he was like, "Can I do this? I've never gone this many rounds before. Did you train me right for this?
Really?
Am I ready for this?"
See, I find that really, obviously, you were there.
But what we're talking about is what the question you asked. Were there things that needed to be tweaked? And it's the difference between the amateurs and the pros. That's one of the things that fighters have to figure out. If they're able to go those rounds. Are they prepared to go those rounds? You won't know until you get in those rounds.
I see what you're saying.
So that's why he had those questions. He didn't speak it from his mouth. I saw it in his eyes. And I had to get answers as well. So I told him, listen, don't question your condition. You're in excellent shape. Put your foot on the gas pedal and don't stop. Once he did that in that fight, when it was over, he looked at me, he's like, I see what you mean now. But those are all learning experiences.
How are you, and I don't know if you're able to, I know the game is to be sold, not told, because now Shawn, I've seen so many times where I'm assuming that he may be feeling this shot or he may be feeling fatigued or tired, but never shows it. How is he able to be so mentally strong where there's other guys that might be, bigger, faster, stronger, more power, better athlete, whatever the case may be, but Shawn comes out on top? Like, what is it? How does he separate himself from those guys with that mental toughness? Is that something he was born with, or did you develop it?
In all the fights he's had preparation to this one, he's had mental exercises and physical exercises that prepared him for the Danny Garcia fight. So he'll be ready for the next fight because of this fight and the fight before that and the Thurman fight.
Right. Okay. Got you. You heard it from the man himself. Kenny Porter, world-class champion. Thank you so much.